Should be able to get it out. There we go. Yeah, something like that. See, I got like another like second like bike super right there. It's pretty sick, right?
Right back in. What is up, y'all? KRC Pinto here. Welcome back to Secret Sauce. Today, we're diving back into Marvel 3. Got a special guest here. We've got JakoMan. JakoMan, how you doing, dude?
Hey, man, I'm doing great today, man. What about yourself, man? It's an honor to be here.
I'm happy to have you. I'm doing awesome. Super stoked to talk to you. You know, we've already touched on this. I had a hard time choosing what character to talk to you about today because this team you've got on screen is your real team. Like, this is...
It is, man.
Ghost Rider, Felicia, Nemesis. Dude, what's it like running this team in, like, the current meta of Marvel where you're just fighting Zero May Cries over and over again? What's it like?
It feels like really like unique for me, at least, because I'm like the only like few like players out there that use like a full-time like low tier team like my own. You know, like I usually like do my best against like the top tier players out there, well, all the top tier teams with this team. You know, I usually like I usually like learn all the mashups and all that and try my best with the characters I'm using, pretty much.
Dude, I respect it so much. This team,
yep,
it's work, but it looks so sick when you get rolling. You ready to talk about Ghost Rider today?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, let's do it. So to kick things off, just real quick, what's the elevator pitch for Ghost Rider? What's like his game plan? What's he all about?
Let's see. His gameplay is pretty much he has to do like a lot of keepaway game and obey your opponent, like force your opponents like get close to you and punish your opponent like making a mistake. Pretty much, he's pretty much like a keepaway type of character, pretty much.
Yeah, just kind of using that chain to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. What's your favorite move of his and why?
Oh, the favorite move. Oh, that's like a lot of like different like moves that I like from Ghost Rider. But my favorite move would have to be his jumping ass. His jumping ass is like really good. It's like a really good like range tool, and it's also like a good like overhead too. And I can also do like unblockable setups with that move as well because of my assist. The Felicia assist is a low assist, and I can do like unblockable setups. So pretty much like that.
Dude, that move, does that go full screen? Like, if you jump from full screen, will that connect?
Which one you mean, the jumping ass?
Yeah.
It has some, like, range to it, like, around this area right here.
Okay, so maybe, like 2/3, 3/4 area? That's nuts.
Yep.
Jeez, can you
Yeah, this move is really good. Oh, you can. You can. You can definitely like, confirm off of it. Let me, like, show you. You can do something like this. Almost got it. It's a little bit. The timing is kind of like strict sometimes, but you can definitely come after this. Let's see if I can do this. Almost got it.
Yeah, that looks pretty strict.
There we go. Yep.
So probably not something you could hit confirm into, but like if you're sure you're gonna get it unblockable. Then
yeah, that's the reason why I use a Felicia's assist right here, so I can get the confirm way more easier that way. Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
That's sick.
Mm-hmm. And another move that I like too as well is staying H. This move right here. This move is like really good for like frame traps and all that. So pretty much like if for example like if my opponent is like blocking, let me do it this way. If my opponent is blocking like this, I can go for like a little like low right here for like a little like sneaky like mix up there.
So it frame traps off that second hit of it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much like that. You can like change the what do you call it? The timing on the same H for the second one. So pretty much like this. See? You see the difference between these two?
Yeah. You can kind of delay it a little bit if you want to.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And go for like a little free stuff on like this. Yeah, it's really good.
Let's talk about some team stuff real quick because Marvel is a team game and you have such a unique team. So you use Felicia to get the low. Which Ghost Rider assist do you use and why?
For the Ghostwire assist, I use his Type A assist. This move right here. This move, this assist is like really good for like 50-50 mix of when your opponent's like coming out, stuff like this. See, and
Right.
it's also like a wall bounce as well. It's really good, and his other two assists. Let me take a look here. His a Type B assist is this move right here, the OTG one, and the Hellfire one too. Both of those assists are like really good for like doing like combos, like doing like OTG combos if your character doesn't have one.
Right.
It's like really good assists for that.
But the A-type one that you use, that one's more about like taking up space.
Yeah, pretty much. Like yeah, this assist has like a lot of weight to it, and does the wall bounce as well. Really good.
But you run him on point, correct?
Yes, yes, I do.
Why do you like him on point best?
Ghostwire is like best on point, pretty much. He's like way better in point rather than like anchor. But anchor, he's like pretty bad at anchor. Like he needs like assists, like go in, pretty much like get his game plan started, pretty much. The middle, he's like pretty good too. Like he like point or middle, I feel like. But I do highly recommend using him on point. That's where all the magic goes.
What are kind of the holes in his game that make him better as a point? You know, like characters that need assist to help him out tend to have like a flaw of some sort. Like, what's he lacking?
What is he lacking? He's lacking like a few. That's a good question. I would say if like put like Ghostwire on anchor, like he struggles like a lot. Like if you don't like get like the hits on the opponent's character, it's kind of like a struggle for using like anchor Ghostwire. Like for like example like Doom. Like Morgan Doom versus like a full team against like Anger Ghostwire is gonna be like really rough for the Ghostwire play to like get his gameplay started. Like Ghostwire needs like assists to like go in and all that, like get his gameplay started.
All right, so let's talk about neutral a little bit. So, you know, neutral in this game can be a bit chaotic. How do you like to approach neutral with Ghost Rider? Is it? I'm assuming it's a lot of chain whipping, but walk me through it a little bit.
For the neutral games I have with Ghost Rider, it's pretty much like a lane like keepaway type of side. I like force my opponents to like come to me, and I like punish them for making that mistake. I use like a lot of like this move right here is a DP heavy. This move right here, this move is like really good for like eating up like projectiles and all that. And his back heavy, this move right here is like really good for the neutral game as well. This move beats a lot of like projectiles, fireballs. And I also you can also comment into it as well, doing like a combo. It's really good too. And I also use like Felicia assist for the neutral game as well. And same for the Nemesis assist Type A for doing like a little bit like the pretty much that assist is pretty much my neutral assist Nemesis Type A. It does like a wall bounce and then the rocket to catch my opponent off guard, pretty much. And his crushing heavy, this move is like it's really good for like catching your opponent off guard as well. When they like blocking high, you can do this.
That button is huge.
Oh yeah, man, this move fight has like a lot of hitbox to it. Look at the range to it. It's really good.
If they jump that, is it like super punishable?
If they jump to it, like jump off from it.
Yeah, like if you like threw that out and they saw it coming and they jumped over it, is it really easy to punish you? Like, is there a lot of recovery?
Yes and no, but because you can also like cancel this into like another like special move. So for like example, like if my opponent like jump, let me like set the computer to jump. If they do something like this, I can just punish them for doing that, like that. Yeah, something like that. Like if like jump from it, I can do it like that.
So it seems like you're trying to do more of like fishing for a counter hit than you are actually closing the gap. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. Anything else about your neutral game that's worth knowing? Like what what does Ghost Rider do to deal with zoning? You know, because like he's got the chain to like take up space, but like, you know, if you've got like a Morrigan, for example, who's just, you know, doing her stupid
man, yeah.
all the time, you know, how are you dealing with that kind of neutral game? Does he have something to help you oppose that?
He does. He does. He has this. He has like again, you know, he has the DP heavy move right here, and this one as well. Like mostly my gameplay against like Morgan players, it's just like, you know, play for the best, and like, you know, get ahead on Morgan and do like X Factor right away just to kill that character.
Just try and get her out of there, not even worry about it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely like one of my worst like matchups for sure. Like Morgan, like a good like high level Morgan players will like, you know, give a 1 for my money for sure.
Yeah, do you feel like the matchup spread for Ghost Rider kind of falls in line with what the tier list looks like, or is it more of like a specific archetype that he struggles against?
Surprisingly enough, like Ghost Rider has like a lot of like good like mashups in this game, especially he bodies like all the big body characters. He does well against like Verja and a few other characters, but I think it's like worst like mashup would have to be like some of the keepaway characters like Morgan. Again, Magneto, Hawkeye, Zero, those type of characters that give like, you know, Ghost Rider like some problems and all that.
Let's talk about your pressure game a little bit. So, you know, Marvel pretty fast paced. A lot of the game is making your opponent sweat, catching up with nasty mix-ups. What do you do when you get them blocking? How do you make people panic a bit with Ghost Rider?
Panic? Pretty much what I do with Ghost Rider. Let me just tag him out of here. For over here. Pretty much for my pressure game, like Ghost Rider doesn't have like the greatest pressure game, but he does have some like, you know, gimmicks and tools to like for him to like get in. I think like one of like my favorite like tools for like pressure game for getting in is his air medium. This move is a cross-up, by the way. It's pretty good. Like you can like mix your opponent with this move right here, like if they didn't like, you know, expect it. So pretty much I can do something like this, like a little like sneaky cross up right here and get the hit here. Oops. That's one of them. And again, the Stanley Heavy is like really good for like frame traps and pressure game as well, because your opponent will not know what you gotta do after this. I can go for like a low right here. Something like that. And what else? Oh, yeah, his crushing low again is like really good as well. You know, catching your opponent off guard again. Yeah, again, like Ghost Rider doesn't have the greatest like pressure game out there, but you can do some like stuff with this character, I feel like.
You're you know, we talked about your unblockable setup with Felicia a bit earlier. Do you use her assist to kind of help fill out his pressure gaps a bit?
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, it works like 90% of the time. Like a lot of players like fall for that because they don't know that Felicia's assist 1 is a low. It usually like catch like a lot of like players like off guard like half of the time. I can do stuff like this. Go for the unblockable right there, and go for the combo right here.
Do you try to like exclusively save that assist for unblockable setups, or do you have other ways you use it too?
I use that assist for like the neutral game as well. Like here and now when I'm playing the neutral game, I use it, toss out that assist and like toss out that assist and like play for the opponent to get hit by it, pretty much.
All right, so normally this is where I would talk about Oki. I know with Marvel 3, Oki's a bit of a complex issue. Like some characters have smoky setups, but you know, at worst you do have incoming stuff to deal with. So let's just talk about generally, like, you know, if you get a tag out or a knockdown, what can Ghost Rider do to keep the pressure on?
Okay, for like Oki, like incoming mix-up game, I do have some of them. Let me actually let's just tag him out. If you don't know, his crushing medium is a cross-up, so let me just tag him out. I usually do like a cross-up like this, see?
Ooh, that's
for like an Oki. Yep. Yeah, it's really good, man. It's like really good for like mix-ups. So I'll do like this. Oh, he went to the other side. Swing here. Oops. There we go. So something like that. Yeah, that move is like really good for like, you know, crossing your opponent like up. They don't really like expect Ghost Fight crushing medium to be a cross-up, but it is. It's really good. And another thing with Ghost Fight I would like to show you as well. Let me see if I can like time his collecting. Oops. Let me see if I can do this.
Are you going for a left, right, or a high, low?
It's pretty much like a screen, like, you know, reverse, because if you do his crushing medium at the right time, you can like switch this screen pretty much. So if my opponent is in the left, they like go to the right if I use this move pretty much. I can't like get the timing on this. The timing is like strict on this. You can also do that as well, for like cross-ups as well. Pretty good. Yeah, Ghost Fight has some like pretty like good like Oki incoming like mix-ups. I would say. His crushing medium is like really good for that.
Yeah, that's ambiguous. Cool. Any other setups? Do you have anything for... Like, I've seen your grab seems to be giving, like, a solid knockdown time. Is there anything you do off that for when they're standing up from it?
You mean this move right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that move? You can do like a lot of like stuff with this move right here for like combos and all that. Same with his light version. You can do like a lot. Let's see if I can do something with this. So here's like a basic BB combo that I have with this team. Do like that. So that was about how much damage that was at. That was about 6,772,000 damage for that one. It's pretty good.
So is that move more about giving you kind of like enough time to OTG into super versus like making a setup when they're on the ground?
Yep. That gives like way more like options to, like combos and like other like moves. So pretty much like that. They're like supers.
I love that super.
Yeah, that bike super is like OD, man. There's like 4 different like versions of that. I just did the light one. Here's the medium one. He goes up in the air. The medium one is like really good for like, you know, anti-airs and all that. You can like combo right after it too. I can show you that one. Hang on a second. Let me pull out Felicia here. There's a little like cool combo that I have with that bike super. Should be able to get it out. There we go. Yeah, something like that. See, I got like another like second like bike super right there. Dude. It's pretty sick, right?
Right back into Felicia.
Yep, yeah, it's pretty sick. I freaking love doing that sometimes in like a match. It shows for the swag. It's pretty neat. And his heavy version, this one right here, it does a wall bounce as well. You can like combo after that, but the timing is like strict on that one. And let me do the S one. This one is the S one. This one's like really good as well for like comboing into like another like super.
I didn't even realize there were variations to that. Do you find yourself using them kind of situationally, or is it like, are there any of them that are like set for specific scenarios, or is it more?
Yeah, like the light one is like really good for like punishing your opponent if the opponent is like whiffing like a move. So pretty much I can do something like this. I can combo after that. And the medium version is like really good for like catching your opponent up in the air as well. So something like that. You can combo after that as well. Let me see if I can do that. So if they end up in the air, I can just combo right after that. Whoops. Do something like that. So something like that. And the like the least like one that I use is his heavy one. His heavy version. I barely like use this one the most. I barely use this one at all. It's I would say it's like decent, but you better off like going with like the other ones with his bike super. The other ones like give you like way more benefits. And obviously the S1, obviously it gives you like it does like multiple like hits, and then you can like you can do like another super right after that for more damage.
All right, so this is a fighting game, albeit a hectic one, but in Marvel 3, it's really important to know how to block. So, you know, Ghost Rider, when you got him in a blocking situation, what kind of tools does he have on defense to help, you know, get him out of those situations? Does he have any, like, defensive reversals, any supers that are good for reversing? Can he, like, does he have a good button to challenge with? What's he got?
Sadly, like Ghost Rider doesn't have like a like a DP like reverse like a invincible like move, but he does have his level 3 since his level 3 is an invincible move, and if your opponent is like trying to do something like after you get up, you can just do level 3. And also, by the way, his level 3 is like the best super in the game, like 10 out of 10. Freaking love the Superman. You can do like a combo right after this. Like that. Oh yeah, and also his crushing medium is like really good, getting like way more damage. Like I did like way more damage with his super there. So pretty much like this. Whoop. Let's use crushing medium. So something like that. Something like that is just to like get like actual damage after that, like the whiff crushing medium. It's pretty good.
Does the level 3 that's a command grab, right?
Yeah, his level 3 is a command grab, 180 input that he has. It's really good. So yep, just like that. Just like that, the opponent like goes into like a combo state after that. It's really good. It's like combo right after that too. And another thing that I do with his level 3 as well is when the opponent is trying to do like combos like on my box streams, I can do X factor into level 3 here. Let's set the CPU to. Let's put it on hard. Come to me, man. Come on. Oh, not like that. No, I want you to like come on, CPU. Come to me. Oh no. Come on. Come to me. Come on. Yeah, something like that. I X factor cancel into his level 3. It's like really good as well. For certain like situation, if you want to like take down like a character like a Virgil for like example, like if he's like in like the middle of the team like him and Doom, and if the Virgil player is like trying to like do like a block string when I was like blocking, I can like pop X Factor and level 3 and just take away Virgil right away, just like no problem whatsoever. Yep.
So other than that, are you mostly just trying to like keep a consistent block, like just do what you can to play defense?
Yeah, pretty much. And like another like thing with Ghost Rider's Avenging God, he's like I think he's like one of like the only like few characters in the game that actually get like a punish right after you do like a push block. Let me see if I can do this. So something like that. Like if you like do like a push block, you like punish your opponent for doing something like that. Pretty much. It's really good too.
That's actually sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really. I think like Ghost Rider is like one of like the only like few characters in this game that can actually like get like a punish. Why have to do like a push block, because his Sandy H has like a lot of range to it. It's really good. It's a really good like defense too as well. Yeah, so pretty much like his defense is like like play for the best that you defense is like godlike. If not, you get hit by the other opponent pretty much.
I feel like that's Marvel.
It is, man. It pretty much is, man.
Might be the hardest game to defend in my experience. It is so tough.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like you need like crazy like defense in this game. Like if you don't have defense, you definitely like lose for sure.
Or you just never stop attacking, you know?
Nope.
Keep going.
Yep.
That's funny, man. All right, let's just real quick, Ghost Rider, an underlooked character. You've been playing him a
Mhm.
long time. You got your team built around him a little bit. Do you have a Saucy combo for me? Show me something
A
sick.
Saucy combo? Oh, I got something for you, man. Let me go back to the calendar select right now.
Yeah, show me the goods.
Yep, I got you something good for you, man. This combo is like this combo is like really hard to do in a match, but it's really like cool to watch. But here's a pretty like swaggy combo that I have on certain characters. Are you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Hey, you like that combo, dude?
That was sick.
It's pretty neat. God, thank you, man. It's pretty neat. That combo only like work on like 11 out of the 50 characters in this game. That would have to be Frank West. Obviously, we just did. Firebrand, Zero, Alpha, Bonbon, Shuma, Rocket, Amy, Strider, Dante, and Joe.
This is
It's
just
pretty-
like height specific.
Yeah, it's pretty much the height wave. It's pretty much the height weight for like each character, because like each character has different like height weight to it, like
Right.
after like a combo, pretty much. It's pretty cool, man. But it's like really hard to do this in like an actual match. Wish I had like done that yet. To be hyped that I did that.
I've never seen those loops before. They look fun.
Oh yeah, man. It's really cool to do them. The timing is a little bit strict, but when like get the timing to it, it's really fun to do them for sure.
JakoMan, if someone came to you tomorrow, said, "Hey, dude, I'm thinking about picking up Ghost Rider, but I'm on the fence about it. I'm not sure." What would you say to them to push them over the fence? Why should someone play Ghost Rider in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
I would definitely like say to the person, like, if you like the character, man, like play that character, man. Like no matter like don't listen to like anyone else who like tell you that a Ghost Rider sucks and all, man. But no, if you like the character, man, like play that character, man. Like see what he go with that character, man. Like see what happens, man. Pretty much.
Fair enough. Love of the character makes it worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you
exactly, man.
Do you like Ghost Rider as a character like outside of Marvel 3? Are you
Yes, I do.
Are you a
Oh,
Johnny Blaze fan?
Yes, I'm a big Ghost Rider fan, like for like years now. I got into like Ghost Rider, like funny enough, like this game as well. I was like the first time when I saw Ghost Rider in this game, I'm like, oh, Ghost Rider, he looks really sick, man. I want to try him out. And like like after that, like I woke up Ghost Rider, like his comic lore and all that, and I became like a Ghost Rider fan ever since.
And then you
pretty
saw
much
the Nicolas Cage movies, right?
Yes, I did saw both of the. I did saw both of the movies, 2 movies. The first one is like so bad, but it's like fun to watch. But the second one, we do not talk about the second one for sure.
I'm right there with you.
You see them too, man.
oh, of course, have to.
Yeah.
Dude, Spirit of Vengeance, that movie is something else.
Yeah, that movie was kind of bonkers, not gonna lie.
Is Johnny Blaze your favorite Ghost Rider?
I would say Johnny Blaze or Danny Cash. Or the new one, Robbie Reyes, is like pretty sick as well.
I
do
like
love all the
Robbie.
Ghost Riders.
I like
Oh,
Robbie
Robbie?
more than I thought I would. He's sick.
Oh man, like if they like put in like Robbie Reyes for like the next Marvel game, that would be pretty sick, man.
That'd be
pretty
awesome.
sick. Mhm.
All right, man. Those are all the questions I have for you today. Thanks for coming on the show, talking Ghost Rider. Appreciate you coming through. Where can people find you, dude? You Twitch, Twitter, YouTube? What you got?
Oh yeah, of course, man. Like if you guys want to check out all these JakoMania shenanigans, all the gameplay that I have, man, make sure you guys check out my YouTube channel, man. JakoMan on YouTube, and I do stream a lot on my Twitch channel, Jako_man_. And I also have my social medias, my Facebook is JakoMan. Twitter is the JakoMan. You guys can follow me on that as well. Instagram is JakoMan. All the good stuff, man. If you guys want to follow my social media for the latest news, what's going on with JakoMania, feel free, man. That's for all the people.
And I'll have all those links in the description below. All right.